viewers, how are you all today? Hope you all are doing good. Today, ahead in the module, we'll cover the topic class. We'll learn about what is class, why do we need class, and we'll see the implementation of class. We'll also learn simple programming in classes. Class in C++ is nothing but the building block leading to development of object-oriented programming. What exactly object-oriented programming is? It is basically based on the concept of objects which can contain some data, and data may be in the form of fields and code in the form of procedures. The feature of this is that an object's own procedures can access and often modify the data fields of itself. To create class, we need to also know user-defined data types that holds its own data members and member functions. Classes can be accessed by creating an instance of that class. Now the most important question, why do we need class? Class is basically required because there might be a situation when we are developing a code or when we are developing a program. We are using the same set of function and variables again and again, and to call that function it becomes difficult and troublesome job. So we can use a class because we are using same set of data again and again, and in class of course the privacy of the data is also maintained very nicely, provided we use the correct access specifiers. Not getting much deep, we'll learn about the access specifiers also ahead in the module itself. Now let's see about implementation of classes. So defining classes and declaring objects will be cleared by the simple example out here. We see that class name, the keyword class is used for declaring the class, and the class name can be user defined. It's up to you what you keep your class name. Access specifier, this is something that we need to learn in detail, and we need to know how that exactly works. We'll see it in the further module. We need to know the data members, variables that is to be used. It can be double, char, int, or maybe strings, accordingly whatever is required for your program. And of course the member functions that you are going to use for the class. And the most important thing in defining a class is that class always ends with a semicolon. Now let's go into access specifiers. There are three types of access specifiers available in C++: public, private, and protected. Mind you, even if you declare a class and you forget to mention the access specifier, by default access specifier will be in private. Let's learn deeper into public access specifier. Here I have provided the definition as well as the code and the output. In the public access specifier, we see that the data members and the member functions are declared as public and can be accessed by other classes and functions too easily. Because the data is in the public mode, that means that it can be accessed from anywhere in the program. Maybe any function can access it. Now we see in this example class circle. Here is the class definition. I have named it as circle. We have a member function here, compute area. In the main function, we see that we have created an object. Accessing the class, we need an object. So here circle is the name of the class and obj is the name of the object. As we see that object radius is given put as 5.5. You can either take it from the user. Once we have declared an object in the main function, we need to call it by object dot the data member name, and output is given as follows. We need to know that private can be accessed only by the member functions that is inside the class, and they are not allowed to be accessed directly by any objects or function outside the class. We also need to remember that the member function or friend functions are only able to access the private data members of the class. Suppose for this example I have taken as private data member double radius and compute area. Now here we see, like previously, even if I have declared as object radius input as 1.5, that is directly outside the class, and also I am trying to print that object compute area. In the output you see that there is an error declared. That is error circle radius is private. It is already stating that it is private. Within this context, we come to know that it is a compile time error because we are not allowed to access the private data member of a class directly, because the definition in private, what it states is that private data member can be accessed by the member function inside the class only. And here radius being a private data member, we obtain a compilation error. Now here you see that I have given void compute area double r. I have declared radius is equals to r inside the compute area itself. I have directly returned the value in the function. Since the function is inside the class, data member radius is accessed by the member function compute area, and the output is successful. Protected access specifier is similar to private access specifier. It can't be accessed outside of the class unless with the help of a friend function. Class member declared as protected can be accessed by any subclass or derived class. For example, I have taken as class parent and I have a protected data member int id protected. This public parent is a derived class. In the main function, you again see that we have declared child object 1, that is obj1 is our object. Remember, in the objects we can't take the keywords that is already predefined in C++, like you can't have an object named as int or char or double. Here we have seen that we are returning 81 directly in member function and we are calling the display function also. So we are seeing that output is derived. And that was it for today. Have a good day.